to our top story now, where 6 people have been shot dead in an attack in Mpumalanga township in KZN. For more, we cross to our reporter Simphiwe Makhanya, who is in Mpumalanga township there in KZN. Simphiwe, thank you so much for the time. Absolutely sad when a situation like this happens, primarily the family being gunned down and as well a neighbor.
Certainly, Ayanda, it's such a tragic incident here in the Mpumalanga township, which is in Hammersdale, west of Durban. Community members here are still in shock. Some of them are actually saying this is the first time they've experienced an incident of this nature. What we do know, Arabile, so far is that at about 8 o'clock yesterday, when the family was in this very room where we are, they were just basically watching television. Then there was an incident where they saw a gun coming from this little window. I'm just going to ask my colleague Ndabezinhle Khumalo to show you that spot where the gun came from, then started firing non-stop, injuring 3 people. 6 of them died. One of those who died was a neighbor. As you can see perhaps on the wall, I'm just also going to ask Ndabe to show you, there are some bullet holes which indicate that there was something gruesome which happened in this room where we find ourselves today. It's the motive for this incident, Arabile, is still not known at the moment, and police, they are saying they are investigating this matter. They've asked anyone with information to come forward, but I'm just going to ask 2 of the people who are joining us. One of them is actually a family member who joins me right now. Babundu Tuzomsomi, sibonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho baba. Asikubuza ukuthi njengomndeni ke kuqala siqale la ukuthi nizizwa kanjani?
Ay, mfana wami sikhathazeke kakhulu ngento esehlele singayilindele. Uhamba nje komfowethu ehamba ngesikhali, into besingayilindela ukuthi ingenzeka kumuntu omdala kangaka. Iloko nje mfana wami esinenkinga yakho ukuthi asazi ube kwenze njani. Umndeni wonke nje ukhathazekile, noma siyayibuza siyayiphendula ube kwenze njani. Bona benzi bobubike lo babenzile. Ngempela bekwade kwenze njani ke baze benze lokho. Esingalaziki icala kumfowethu asisho uthuni akonanga asisho uthunile uyena owazi ukuthi mhlambe kuyini enzi kwenzeka lokho nje bekade kwenze njani. Iloko nje mfana wami esingakusho.
Ngokwazi kwakho baba Msomi kwenzekeni mawuzwa nje, ngoba ngiyazi ubungekho izolo kodwa ufikele emva kwesigameko?
Cha, ngifikile emva kwesigameko, ngifike ekseni nje ngoba bangitshela ebusuku ngabo 11 bengishayela incingo. Ngavuka ke ekseni ngeza la ekhaya ke sengizozwa ukuthi kwenzekeni la ekhaya. Base basho ucha ngabo 6 ngabo 8 ebusuku bebebuka nje igeneration la eloku ku TV, babone ngebhamu seyiqhamuka la emawindeni. Okuyisona isikhathi ke kuqale ngasi drama yonke ke nje ukuthi ke sekukhona abafayo. Iloko engakusho ke basakazeka onke kamakamelo ke laba sebelandelwa ke abanye sebewele emakamelweni sebefa, abanye bawele la on the spot phela la beqalelana khona, abanye bazibawele umfowethu uzewele ekamelweni lakho usho ukuthi bamlandele. Iloko nje engakusho kinini.
Hlasibe lesigameko esifana nalesi okokuqala senze kumndenini, khona esifana nalesi sike senze ngaphambilini?
Ngabe ngikamba amanga la ekhaya nje asikaze sihlalele into enjenganale. Ayikazenzeke la ekhaya into enjenganale. Sikaze sihlalele nje la ekhaya ukuthi size la kubhubha abantu la ekhaya kaMsomi. Yebo.
Emaphoyiseni ningathini njengomndeni manje?
Amaphoyisa njengamanje singawacela ukuthi awe asizeke manje asivikele, ngoba sazi ukuthi isitha siqhamuke ngakubi. Asivikele, abheke futhi izithu ukuthi iziphi lezi ezidale lokhu okwenzekile njengamanje. Kodwa nje njengamanje asiphephile ngoba sazi ukuthi inkinga ibekuphi la ikhona nje ukuze kufanele ingane ezincane. Kodwa ke amaphoyisa siyawathemba ukuthi wona azokwazi ukusisiza, aphenyeke atholeke bonke ubufakazi bekade kwenze njani. Egebengweni angasho ukuthi igebengu kulabantu abadinwe bazobulala umndeni wale ekhaya.
Msomi, sibonga kakhulu isikhathi.
Ngiyabonga.
Arabile basically echoing the same sentiments there, saying that the incident happened at about 8 o'clock when the family had gathered here to watch television. Then they suddenly heard gunshots, which resulted in the death of 6 people. One of them, Arabile, was a neighbor, and also one of the deceased, the youngest from all the 6 deceased, was an 11-year-old child. The family is saying they still have many unanswered questions about the circumstances surrounding this incident, because at the moment they don't know what led to this gruesome act happening in this family. It's the first time they've experienced something of this nature. They are really saying that they rely now upon police to ensure that they get to the bottom of what actually transpired here and arrest those perpetrators. I'm just going to ask one more person who's here today. Mfowethu, na ngikholwa ukuthi ukhona ukwaziyo ngokwenzekile izolo, mhlawumbe ungasichazela nje ngafushane ukuthi kwenzekeni.
Ngifikile izolo la ekhaya eko 8. Ngithe mangifika ngibona igazi kutujuliwe amawindi. Hathi mangingena abantu balele phansi. Baba la ekhaya siyazala naye kakhulu, besihamba naye amacece, umndeni wala ekhaya sihamba naye izinto zepolitiki njengoba yade sigijima namakhansela. Sengifika balele la phansi abo2 sebeshonile, ngathi mangingena ekamereni wakhona ozwizwi lami wangibiza, uSifiso wangibiza wathi Majazi ngivuse, ngamvusa angempela kashayanga. Mengithi ngiyabuka ubaba wakhe useshayekile nomfowabo useshayekile, mangingena kwelinye ikamera ushayekile futhi nentombazana, kwashayeka nomunye futhi obevakashile la ekhaya, ubengahlali la ekhaya ekuyiko malume wakhe la ekhaya, uDumisana waNdimande. Ngifice lokho nje mina.
Ushaqekile kakhulu. Ngishaqekile kakhulu. Abantu bala ekhaya abantu abathandwa abantu. Njengoba izolo nje ikhansela zizilahlala kwazi kwathi kwenziwa yonke into. Nabantu umphakathi bebekhona bahlaleke bezowuseka umndeni nje wanibona namhlanje kukhona ngisho unqongqosho uMisheke okukhombisa ukuthi umndeni ongenankinga, akukhona semapareni, akukhona kosikhotheni, sixakekile nje sokuthi kwenzekile. But siyabonga kakhulu isikhatha.
Ngiyabonga.
Arabile is basically saying that they are still shocked by what happened. They don't understand why it happened, because this family is a well-respected family within the community of Mpumalanga here where we are. He's saying they have many unanswered questions. Now they are relying upon law enforcement authorities to ensure that those who committed this crime are immediately brought to book. What we do know is that the MEC for Safety in the province, Mr. Ntuli, together with the Provincial Commissioner of Police, will be coming here later this afternoon to visit the family, to also be able to interact with them to find out what happened yesterday. Arabile, it's back to you in Johannesburg for now.
Simphiwe Makhanya, thank you so much for that. Indeed, harrowing there indeed, and all they're asking for is answers as to what exactly happened, why things were like that indeed, and how they got to that scenario.